Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. So today I have an exciting video, sorta. It is the Morphe holiday collection. Now I just keep looking this way because if y'all can notice, let me know in the comments if y'all can notice the big old difference on lighting. If you're a recent subscriber, obviously you know my lighting was so bad. But I purchased my ring light. That was my latest video. If you have not checked it out, go ahead and check it out. If you're a recent YouTuber, you know, if you need a ring light, do have, you know, a review on this ring light. So I hope the lighting is good. I'm still trying to mess around with it, but besides that, I do have the Morphe holiday collection right here. They just launched it I think a week ago. It took 3 days to deliver, which it was pretty quick, and I'm excited to check it out with y'all because this is the look that I came up with today with the Morphe holiday collection. So if you want to know the tea on what's going on with the collection, because there's mixed reviews, prior heading to that one, I know a lot of people are reviewing this because of PR. I don't get PR. As you can see, I'm a small YouTuber, so I don't get PR. So I did purchase everything myself. So if you want to go ahead and see what's the tea on the holiday collection, then just go ahead and keep on watching. I do have all the prices, all, you know, the whole shebang, what I purchased, and I'll be providing all the information. So let's start on. So first things first, I did purchase the whole collection except the lip glosses. I'm not a lip gloss girl, so you know, I didn't purchase the lip glosses, but I'll give you the information on that too. Here we do have 2 sets. This is the metallic heat metallic eyeshadows, which they look like this, and they have the glitter fever eyeshadows, which they look like this. Now the packaging on this is just red packaging, as y'all can see, and I'm gonna be showing y'all swatches. Now the day that I received this last Saturday, and it's Monday, so I'm barely recording this. I know I was waiting for my ring light, and they do have names in the bottom, and the whole tea on this one are the glitter ones. So the tea on this one was that I did swatch it on my hand, and it was taking forever to dry down. So I am doing a review on these. I'm doing an eyeshadow tutorial. Somebody requested to do a cool tone eyeshadow tutorial, so I've been wanting to use a gray and kind of like a gray smoky eye or sort of like that. So I am using the eyeshadows. Now these, if you blend it out, you had to like really build up. They're like a hit or miss, if you can say. So these are the shadows right here. This is the silver, which it is popping, flickers right here, which is the black one, and then days, which is like the rose gold shade. So these retail for $12, but I did have a 15% off code, which Morphe sended. So I ended up paid $10.20. So they do retail for $12, and I ended up spending $10 just with 20 cents. So pretty much $20.40 for both shades, I mean for both packets. And these do have a lot of glitter, so that's where they're called the glitter ones. So if you love glitter, you're gonna love those, and it's just like literally on all over my hand. These right here are the metallic ones. You do get like an olive green, a burgundy kinda, and a coppery shade. So this one is Flare, this one's Ignite and Fuego. So these are just metallic, they're not glittery. Let me go ahead and swatch them for you. These are the shades right here, but that olive green is just like calling my name. It's so beautiful. So those are the metallic ones. The next thing is this. These are the Wingman Morphe liquid eyeliners. They did come in a little like tissue, like, you know, with the presents where you wrap them up with tissue. That's what it came in, and they look like this. These do have a shelf life only of 6 months, which is kind of weird because I never seen a product like that from Morphe. I do have it on right now, and I don't know if y'all can see it very well. It is totally matte. I do love matte eyeliners. So this one right here, if you have used the Wet n Wild H2O liquid liner, it's the same tip, but the formula, oh no, it's this one. The formula on this is just like the Malibu Glitz Dollar Liquid Liner from Shop Miss A. Same formula, but same applicator as the Wet n Wild one. It is matte, and it did glide on really smooth. I did not have a problem with it. I do like it, but for $20, might as well go with the Wet n Wild one, which I think is around $5. And you do get a glitter black one. Now this one, it is not worth it at all. I don't know if y'all can see it. Maybe y'all can see it, but it does have glitter on it, but as you can see, it's kind of like watery, and it's really transparent, and it's just like it's not worth the money at all. I don't like the applicator. It's really cheap. But other than that, it's just like total water with glitter. I don't like this. I think you should pass on this. For $20, I might as well go to Walgreens and go get a Rimmel or a Wet n Wild liquid liner, and they're totally matte, and they're way more less than the price for these. Plus, if you just want the matte one, I mean, this one is not even worth it. I don't like it. But the other matte liquid liner, it's good, but not for the price, okay? To be honest. So heading on to palettes, Morphe did come out with 3 new palettes, and there's a big old T on the palettes. Obviously, if you've been looking at reviews, you've been knowing what's going on with these, and here's the tea. Okay, so let me go ahead and open first the highlighter palette, which is the Morphe 8S. And this palette, if you're light skin tone, like pale light skin tone, there's not much shades to get off on here. But if you're like tan, medium, deep skin tone, you will get the use out of this one, because the only shades that I can see that I might use are only like these 3 shades right here, because they're the lightest ones. This is the one that I have on right now. I don't know if y'all can see it with the light, but this one is the one I had on right now, and you do get a whole bunch. You do get 8 shades. Let me just go ahead and swatch them. This gold one is just like so pretty. I don't know if y'all can see that, but this is how it looks like, just the normal new Morphe packaging, and they don't swatch that well. But this does retail for $25, and with my 15% off code, I paid only $21.25 for this. Again, this is the first time I used Morphe highlighters, and I feel like the Maybelline, it's the Maybelline Chrome by Face Studio. I think these are way better than the Morphe palette, just to compare. If you don't want to spend $25, I think, yeah, I mean, it's the first time I use Morphe highlighters, but this one just not, it's just not like wowing. Like the highlight, it's there, but maybe wet. Like, this is my review. This is what I think about it. I don't know, maybe you like it, but it's not like popping naked tutorials type of highlighters, if so I can kind of explain myself that better. But if you're like a deep skin tone, and you know, you're just like that subtle glow and all that, this may be for you. But if you want that popping naked tutorials kind of highlighter, or maybe it was just a brush, but this is just like a first impression on it. But the brush I used was the brush out of their collection, so yeah, I mean, I have better highlighters, like the Maybelline one. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. So the next one, it is the 15S. This is Social Butterfly Palette. This does retail for $16. This is the one I use on my eyes today. It does come with a mirror, big old mirror, and these are the shades right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. So these are the shades right here. Now the one that I use obviously is this one right here, which is just a peachy shade. I use that one as my transition shade. And then for my crease, I went in with Besties. So that's all over my crease. Like I really love that color. That color is just like popping. Now if you have the 35V palette, which is a recent exclusive only at Ulta Palettes, this is just like the baby sister of it. It's just the same kind of shades, and that's pretty much, if you have that palette, you don't need this palette unless you're like want to buy it. Then that's up to you. I don't have it, so obviously those pink shades just caught my attention. But yeah, that pink shade was bomb. I do love it. It did blend out really good. I set my eye, usually I don't set my eye for bright colors, so I did use that as you know, in my crease. I do love that color. I don't know how many times am I gonna say that, but I do like it. Then I went in with Influencer, which is this purpley shade. Now obviously when I look at this color, it looks kind of deep purpley kind of color, and on your finger it's just like, ooh, wow, pigmented. No, it's not, girl. It's not. When I try to swatch it on my hand, it looked kind of patchy. These are so drying. Like this, the pink was, you know, a little bit dry, but it was workable. This one, when you swatch it on your finger, it's just like so drying. And I did use their brushes. I'll be showing y'all the brushes in a bit. But when I was swatching it, it was like I have to dig into the color. But it just feels so drying. And that's what I have on my outer corner. But did not matter how much I build up that color, it will not build up. And there was only just a little bit of fallout on the purple color. On the pink one was super good. I did not have any fallout at all. But it's just the purple shade will not build up, and it just feels so drying. And I know a lot of people were saying that some of the shades were kind of dry. Now the pink one, I don't have a problem at all. It's really soft and buttery. Just a little bit tiny dry, not that much, nothing noticeable. But you know, the pink is way better than that purple one. That purple one was just kind of horrible. I did have to go in a little bit with the black in here. The black was kind of, it was okay. It's just like a dark grayish black. It's nothing fancy at all. You know, it's not the most black, so I just did go in with a little bit of black on my outer corner. And then for the shimmers, I noticed a huge thing with the shimmers. If you do not wet these shimmers, it's just not gonna go well. It's not. I try to pick it up with one of their brushes, and until I wet the brush, that's when I got the most payoff. The one that I have on my lid, I do have this shade in my inner corner, which is this one right here. And the one that I went into my lid was Babe, right here, which I did wet the brush. And oh my god, I did not set my concealer down. I did cut my crease and everything. I had to wet my brush in order to get the payoff, which I don't mind. So yeah, I did wet the brush, and this is the shade that I got on my lid, and I do love that shade. The 15T, I did not use it. I'll be using more of these palettes in the future. And this one right here, as you can see, it does come with a mirror, and I really wanted to compare this one. A lot of people were saying, you know, commenting and everything on other videos where I seen that people were comparing these so much to their two recent palettes. And I do have the 35M right here. So this is the 15T, this is the 35M. As y'all can see, the The only shade that, oh no, there it goes. Y'all can see that second row from right here, second shade, this one right here is the same one as Morphe Babe. And that green shade, it's pretty much as this one right here. So all these shades that are kind of on the 35M, you can see it on the 15T. This right shade, you can find it on your 3502 palettes. So it's pretty much like 3502 and 35M, because now I'm looking at it, I can't find that shade here. But yeah, pretty much these shades are identical, really identical. So if you do have the 35M, then you might want to miss on this one, because again, a lot of people were saying that the shades were kind of drying. So I don't know. We're gonna, yeah, there are. I'm swatching this one. It feels really dry. So these are some swatches right here. Again, if you don't wet these shimmer shades, they're not going to show up. Let me go ahead and show y'all. The payoff is way different. I did use a makeup wipe, so this is dry and this is wet. As y'all can see, the payoff, it's really different. And that shade is kind of patchy, which, like I said, they're kind of drying. So yeah, I just prefer the 35M. I just got it to review it for y'all. Going to the brushes, girl, the tea is good on these 20 brushes. As you can see right here, these do retail, I think, for $79. I paid $63.75 for in total for these brushes. Do sell these individually by the All I Want sets, which you get, I think, around, you get 6 brushes. Those retail for $18. The complexion screw, which is a crew, not screw, crew, 5 brushes, you get those for $25. So half of the price of these. But these are the brushes. I did use some of them. I used this one to cut out my crease, that's why it looks like that. And these are the brushes. So if you're a beginner, I think you might like these. But if you're a type of girl that already has Morphe brushes, then you might want to pass on these, because yeah. I did use this one as a highlighter, which I have something to tell y'all about that right now. The thing is about these, I think their other Morphe regular brushes are way better than these. These are soft. They are soft, but I mean, I don't find myself reaching a lot for these. I don't think they are worth $75. These feel more cheap than their regular brushes. I don't know if you have tried these, let me know, but that's my opinion. I feel like their other brushes are a little bit more luxurious, and they feel a little bit more heavy. They feel a little bit more, you know, different. But these don't even come with a name or a number, which I hate, because, you know, when I'm doing tutorials, I mean, how are you gonna know? But yeah, they just feel like cheap, plasticky handles. I feel like their other brushes are way more better. These are their complexion brushes, which, you know, they're right here. Like I said, Morphe doesn't do anything new at all with their brushes. This right here is the Jaclyn Hill brush collection, and let me go ahead and compare some brushes from here. If you already have, even these brushes are so similar to their normal brushes. This one looks like the Jaclyn Hill JH2. As y'all can see, they're identical. One looks a lot like the JH08, just different bristles, different handles. The unformed of the JH09, which I know Morphe already sells a highlighting brush besides this one, and that's how they look like. They're identical. So these are 3 Morphe brushes. This one is from the new set, this one is the JH03, and this one is the Morphe Y7. Like I said, I did use this one for foundation. I felt like it was pretty good, and it's already shedding. So yeah, these are the brushes right here. Like I said, there's nothing new for the Morphe collection. So if you're the type of girl that cannot stand brushes that don't have a name or number, you might want to pass on these if you already have either one of these sets. Morphe usually does that. All their brushes kind of look the same. There's nothing new about Morphe brushes because they're all the same. But if you're in love collecting brushes that are limited edition, supposedly, because you know they said they're limited edition, but still the 39A palette from last year is there, so it's not limited edition. Okay, so yeah, these brushes look identical pretty much. Moving on to the bling brushes right here. So these are a 8-piece brush set, $29. So these are $80 for 8 brushes. So these are collectibles. I mean, I don't see myself using them, maybe, I don't know, but mostly it's just for collection. You do get this pouch right here with the sets, which has paper in it, which it just looks like this. With a red inside, and it's all sparkly. I would have loved this with the gold, but yeah. These are the eye brushes right here. Another thing is that these do feel kind of cheap. I mean, I really thought they were gonna be like different, but you know, they're good, but I don't think they're worth $80. So these are the brushes right here. They are soft. I'm not gonna lie, they are soft, really soft for black bristles. And these are the brushes right here. Like, if you love collecting brushes, then yeah, I mean, they're good. But as soon as I received them, these stones were already falling off right here from the sides. And you know, I don't see myself using these a lot. I feel like if I use them a lot, the stones are gonna fall out very easily, since they're already falling out once I'm like taking out the packaging and everything. But these are the brushes right here, and these are the face brushes, which the face brushes, I feel like, yeah, it's just, I don't know, I feel like the bristles are like okay, but the bristles are just like going all over the place. Just ignore that. But this is the brush right here. I don't know what in the world this brush is supposed to be, but again, they don't have names or numbers. Oh, and another thing I did forget to mention on the other ones before I forget, but yeah, these are those brushes. But before I forget, on these, they are really flimsy. Mostly on the face powder brush, I forgot to mention this one. When I was setting my whole face, it's so flimsy. I usually use the R2 to set my whole face, which Jaclyn Hill used it to bronze, but I use it to set my face. But usually, yeah, this one is so flimsy. And I was using this brush right here to contour, also really flimsy. That's another thing. I mean, I don't see myself reaching a lot for these. Okay, so that was pretty much it. That was the whole tea on everything. I think if you don't have the money, don't spend it. I think it's not that much worth it. But since I love collecting stuff, I love collecting makeup, and if you love doing the same old thing, then yeah, I mean, I prefer these over the other ones. I say save your money with the 20-piece brush. I don't think they're that much worth it. I think if it's better to invest on the Babe Faves favorites. Those are $48, I think, for 15 set brushes, and those are all eye brushes. If you're mostly into eye brushes, I'm mostly into eye brushes instead of face brushes. So yeah, just invest on the $48 Babe Fave brushes, and those are way better and way more cheaper if you're only into eye brushes. Besides that, if you love collecting limited edition brushes, I mean, these are super pretty. I wish I wouldn't have gotten the last year's brushes, but I wasn't into Morphe, so I mean, whatever. I'll be using these on a makeup tutorial soon, the glitter ones. And the eyeliners, I gave you really good dupes for it, because I think there are dupes for these eyeliners. I don't think they're worth $20. They're not worth it, girl. I'm not even gonna reach for these anymore. I'm gonna just leave them in my drawer. But other than that, guys, that is pretty much it. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. Once more, this is just my opinion. Maybe you love the products, maybe you use them in a different way and they work for you, and if they do, let me know. But other than that, guys, that is pretty much it. Let me go ahead and upload this video for y'all, and I do have a whole bunch more videos coming towards y'all, and let me know how the lighting works for y'all today, since I do have a ring light now. Hallelujah. But other than that, yeah, let me go ahead and let y'all go, guys, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye, guys.